it's time for my eyeshadow palette collection. Okay, so today's palette is the Don't Quit Your Daydream palette by Tarte. Now, if you were watching these videos, the other palettes that I did were the Urban Decay Ultimate Naked Basics and the Urban Decay Nocturnal palette. Now, I used both of those palettes for a good maybe like 4 months before buying this one. And the main reason I bought this one is because it's so good for travel. My husband and I had a trip planned, and we actually went to San Francisco. And I bought this palette before we went to San Francisco because it had everything in it that I needed. Now, this was my very first Tarte palette. In my other video, I know you heard me say that I had the Tarte Disc Pro palette, but I quickly returned that one because just the formulation's a little different, and you really have to know how to work with those shadows. But these are beautiful, and they're so much easier to work with. This palette is very beginner friendly, and this is a big old highlight, which I don't really use that one because it's too yellowy for me. On camera, it doesn't look as yellow, but in person, it looks very yellow on my cheeks. But we're gonna go with this today. I'm gonna use as many shadows as I can and create a nice look because I need something on my eyes. Okay, so first I'm gonna go into the color Rock On. It's just this nice, like, matte, satiny kind of color. I do have on actually like an eyeshadow base. So I'm still going to put this over just because this is what I usually start with anytime I use this palette. It's just a matte, like, cream color. And then I'm going to dip into the color Love, which is a matte, like, peachy color. It's my favorite color in the whole palette. And that's going to be like our transition shade. Okay, now I'm going to go into the color Work, W-E-R-K, Work, with, it's like a matte brown. It's just a standard matte brown, but it blends nicely. I'm going to put that in just this outer corner. This brown I've actually also just used as like liner a lot of times. And now I'm going to go into, there are 3 shimmers in this. I might try to use more than one just to show you. But there's a gold, there's a gorgeous rose gold color, which is my favorite. And then there's kind of like a coppery one. Okay, so I'm going to go into the color Strive, I think, first, just with my finger. It's this color right here. It's this gorgeous, like, rose goldish, peachy color. It has a little bit of like a gold, like, sort of shimmer to it. It's so pretty. I remember wearing this all the time. Some days I would just put Love, that first transition shade. Some days I would just put that in my crease and then pop this on my eyelid, and that's it. And it's just a really easy palette to work with, but look how pretty that color is. I love that color, you guys. It's so pretty. Okay, I'm going to take Runway, which is the coppery shade right there, and go a little bit right there. Okay, so there we go. Now I'm going to go into the color Visionary, which is like a light shimmery color. And I'm just going to kind of put this on my brow bone and use it to kind of buff out the edges a little bit. Mainly on my brow bone. And just a little bit there. Oh, there we go. Now we go. That's pretty good. Okay, now I'm going to go on my bottom lash line a little bit first with Love. And then I'm going to go with Runway, which is that coppery color. No, I'm actually using every single one of these colors except for the gold. Boss Lady is like a very bright, intense gold. So I usually don't use Boss Lady and Strive. I usually pick one or the other. And Strive is like the more pinky toned one, and that one's just my favorite. So there we go. Boom mascara. Isn't that better? Okay. I popped on some of this Lights Camera Lashes mascara from Tarte. And that's about it for this look. I love this palette. It's a very good, like, everyday staple palette. Like I said, I used this palette pretty much exclusively all summer, last summer. And I believe back then it was only like $23, and now I believe they've jumped the price up to $30. But, a lot of times at Ulta, they'll put this in like a little package with a deluxe size Maneater mascara, which is a really good mascara by Tarte. And they'll also have in there like one of these small size lip sculptors. Now this is a lipstick and a gloss. So you can get all that sometimes for $30 instead of only the palette. So if this is a palette you're interested in, I would definitely look for a package deal like that where you get the mascara and the lip sculptor basically for free. So I would definitely check that out. Last time I was on Ulta.com, they didn't have the package anymore, but they'll probably bring it back. So look for it. But again, if you like these warm tones, you like some shimmers and just, you know, a couple mattes is good for you, then this is a really good just everyday palette to make some nice easy looks with. Like I said, most days I would just put that top corner one in my crease and then one of the shimmers on my lid and call it a day. But you can definitely do a little bit more drama anyway. You can build up the color. And look, it's so cute and small. Just toss it in any bag and you're good to go. So that is the Don't Quit Your Daydream palette by Tarte. And next week, I will have for you this one. The Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette. The original chocolate bar palette. This is what I bought after I bought that one. So this is what I will be doing a demo on and talking about next Wednesday. So see you then. Bye.